We are live at the Kepro's annual conference happening here at Shamba Cafe. We are super excited because we are having conversations about the sustainable packaging in Africa and more so in Kenya. And we're hoping that you are enjoying all the delegates here are enjoying the conference discussions. And if you have any questions, remember you can link us at iconradioke, and also you can reach us out on all on Instagram and social media platforms. That is Instagram, Facebook, and our YouTube channel. So thank you so much for being part of this conversation here at the Shamba events. And today we're going to kick off our conversation with a great gentleman. So I'm going to let him introduce himself so that I don't get his name wrong. But yeah. So karibu sana to the set. Maybe you can start by introducing yourself. Tell us who you are and which company you're representing today.
Sante sana. My name is Claus Christensen. I work for Danish Industry as the East Africa manager. Danish Industry is essentially Federation of Kenya Employers, CAM, and the Kenya Private Sector Alliance under one roof. So we are an employer and business member organization.
That is amazing. In fact, I love the fact that you are wholesome, like you're ensuring that everybody who needs to be under your umbrella is under your umbrella. So coming into today's event for the Sustainable Packaging Forum, why do you feel it's essential for companies to think about being circular?
Well, I think Denmark is known for being a very green economy. Some of the most cutting-edge sustainability companies are coming out of Denmark. So we've always felt where we're from that sustainability is also profitable. If you can unite being profitable with being green, then you have a very good business model. And in a country like Kenya, which unfortunately bears a lot of the impact of climate change, there's a responsibility we also have to own up to as Europeans to say, for many years we've been the main polluters, and Kenya has not been. And Kenya has a chance to learn from some of our mistakes, to jump from very dirty coal-fired plants to renewable energy. And the same for packaging, because packaging can be a thriving, healthy business that creates jobs and is green if it's done in the right way. And that is by making it circular, so that we produce, we reuse, we upcycle, we collect, and we remanufacture it, and we keep it in the loop. Because plastic in itself is not a dangerous product. You just have to treat it the right way.
One of the biggest challenge that we've been experiencing is, lack of policy and regulation, or if there is, implementation of it is a problem. So what's your drive or what's your quest in this forum today? What's the expected outcome in terms of policy development, regulations? What are you asking the government of? Because this is, it needs a bit of regulation, because now we're talking about waste segregation. So it has to stem from somewhere.
The reason why we were part of the founding group of Kepro is to say this has to be a public-private partnership. It doesn't work if it's just a stick run by him. It has to be with the industry, because it has to be good for industry also, and protecting the environment. So the stakeholders you find here today are government, private sector, but also non-profits, because we also need the non-profits who are the watchdogs to push the government. So we need that partnership where everybody has their own interests, but we are coming together around that point saying, we can actually create some jobs. We have people from Mathare, Angola, Kibera here today, young people, that we are convincing that they can gain respect for decent jobs in this industry. If we protect it, if we have law behind it saying, hang on, these guys are not supposed to work with hazardous waste. They should be in a factory working with recycled material. We can do that, but we need NEMA and legislation behind it. Then industry will play a part.
Oh, wow. I think everybody's always like, where's NEMA, where's NEMA? But I love how you push and say we all need to work together. But, I mean, that poses a lot of challenges, because it's easier said than done.
Yeah, but if you look at where Kenya is now, today we've been comparing East African communities, South Africa to Kenya. Kenya is a front runner Africa at this point. Kenya has a very powerful good environmental act, as we do now, but it's actually quite good. Kenya has very good policies. Kenya has good industry also. So there's always been a relatively good partnership between government and industry. What sometimes comes in between is maybe the sitting government. where it gets a bit muddy. But if you look at the policies, Kenya have a very strong change the environmentalism.
All right. So, what are your set of expectations out of the conference today? What are you hoping to achieve by the end of this day?
This is the second year we're doing Kepro's annual packaging conference. So we're creating a tradition here. We are at a point in Kenya where the EPR guidelines could be adopted any day now. So we're hoping with this discussion also to tell government that industry and non-profits are ready, they want to see it, let's push them, let's nudge them to do it. So I'm hoping that the government, when they walk home, will feel like more empowered to go to their bosses and say, maybe it's time, because the industry is ready.
Key players who you are looking at today. I mean, you've talked about PPPs, and I mean, this is something that we are all gearing for. Why do you think there's been a slow uptake of it?
I think we've been meeting the EPR guidelines were supposed to be passed last year. It didn't happen for many political reasons. Some of it is also because at local level there's a treaty being negotiated with plastics. So maybe some local governments are waiting for that to happen. They don't want to then make a mistake. Moving first before there's international law. So I think that explains a bit of the slowdown we've seen in the past year. And also I think legislators, they are afraid of, because this is unknown territory. So we need to show the good examples from countries like Denmark that this is totally doable. It makes business sense. It's good for the environment. So I think it's always good to bring the good example from another world. Even better, it's from another African country like South Africa. The United States today saying we have 5 PROs that's been working for a while. So peer learning is always good.
Wow, thank you so much for your time. What's your call to action today?
I think it is. I was just so inspired by the youth over here creating art from waste. And the tagline "Waste to Art" just to me says everything that there is money in waste, and these young people, they know it already. You can see the price tag of those pieces are like 85K.
Yeah,
for a
I saw that and I was like, wait, what?
That's because they have seen what is going on in the places, and the people that. And this is the future consumers. They do, they care about this, they recognize this. I think that's an amazing statement.
Thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it, and we will look forward to hosting you now on our radio show, where we have more time. Today, I think you're a bit rushed because a lot is happening. But thank you so much for making time to come to the set.
Thanks for having me.
So maybe you can do a call out to action and you say, hi, my name is Claus. This is Icon Radio. We are here at the annual circular conference.
Hi, listeners of Icon Radio. I'm Claus and Christensen, the East Africa Manager of the industry. We're here at Kepro's second annual packaging conference. Come check it out, hear about it. There's money in this, there's jobs being created in this industry. And guess what? It's also fun for the youth.
Thank you.